Tonight I'm going to show you how to flip your strips. So if you're like, what's that? This is what that is. So this is a work of fine art, and this part right here is what would usually go near your cuticle. And so I'm going to show you how to do it upside down. And sometimes some fun sets to do that with would probably be like Lisbon Nights or Vegas Vixen or Coral Bay or Arctic Evening or any of the other glitter dips. Those might be fun sets to flip. So I'm going to turn it around here, we're doing a lot of flipping tonight. I'm going to flip the camera around, and then I'm going to show you how to flip your strips. So hang on just a second. Hope I don't jostle you a little bit too much. Okay. Let's get this set up here. Okay, hope you're not seasick. Now that I just jostled you around. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how on this finger to flip your strips. So obviously, you start by washing your hands. You push back your cuticles, wash your hands, do the alcohol, all that razzma jazz right before you start. Okay, so you just take the strip off. Is that a little too close? There we go. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. So then you take this strip off like this. And then I normally take it and put it by my cuticle right here, like this, right? But instead of putting it right by my cuticle, I'm gonna flip my hand around and I put it on like this. If you're one of those people that puts them on like this, then you can just flip your hands around like this. That's really hard for me, so I'm gonna do it the way that's easiest for me. So I'm gonna flip my hand around, and then I'm gonna try to line up that heart in the middle of my finger on the middle of my tip, if that makes sense. And with the other ones like Lisbon Nights or any of those, you won't have to get the heart in the middle because there won't be a heart there. Okay, and then you just kind of press it down. So your skin right here, you wanna make sure that you get it down in that crease. And over here as well, right? Okay, and then you just rub it down into the crease. So then you have like all this. And then you just go about your day and wear your nails like this, right? Just kidding. Okay, so you rub it down like you normally would. And I kind of got it off the end of my nail there. Whoops. But then I take it, and you can take your nail. I mean, mine's fairly short, so if you like bite your nails and you don't have any nail stubs, or any nails, your nails are stubs, then you might want to do something about that. But in the meantime, you can use like a cuticle pusher. So you can use the rounded one here, or you can use, like a orange stick and use this part right here. So I'm gonna use my fingernail because I have it and it's just easier. But I rub it into the crevice, or the crease, I guess, right there. And then you take your fingernail and you just pinch it into the crease. And you don't rub, because if you rub, it'll like, pull it up. But you can rock it. See how I'm rocking my nail there? You just rock it back and forth like that until you perforate all of that nail strip off of there. And then this is like the magical part. I actually pushed too much. Whoops. Here's the magical part. So take it and gently lift it up. Voila, ta-da! It's not so fun. And then you just clean this part up like you normally would. And again, I didn't get it far enough down my tip. I should have looked at that a little bit better. So there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? I'm gonna do the other side real quick. So here, whoops, you just take the tab off. And then you do the same thing on this side. So this side I'm gonna try to get the heart actually on my nail instead of on the, so here we go. Oh, it's not quite far enough up. So just pick it up. That's one thing I love, is that you can pick these up and readjust them. Woo woo! Look at that. Okay, so here's one thing I've been encountering is that then I have a gap right here on my nail. You see that? So what I did to combat that is, you see how on this one I had the same thing. It wasn't quite long enough because it's curved for my cuticles, right? So I just took some, I did a little patch job, and I'll show you how to do that on this one right here. So again, you take your nail, you push it into the crease, right? Make sure your skin is all the way down, and then you take your nail, your thumbnail, and you kind of just gently rock, right? You don't really have to push, just gently rock. And then you see these, like, I don't know, those kind of look like horns, right? So if you take this horn up right here, then you can use that to patch, you know, one of those edges. So because I don't want that edge showing, because that just looks kind of wonky, right? So then if you don't have fat fingers like mine, you can put it right in there. Oh, even my fat fingers can get in there. Look at that. I shouldn't say that. They're great. Anyway, so you just push that on there for a minute, and then pull this horn up as well. And then put that horn right there, right? Whoops. If it didn't have the heart there, you could even put it down more so that it would be, you know, wide enough for your nail. So on a different set like Lisbon Nights or something like that, it would look better. You know, it'd be easier to do that, but because of the heart right there, you want the heart on your nail. So then you just press that down, and then you just clean it up like you normally would. Just like that, right? Pinch that off right there. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? And then you have your flipped nails.